I'm Chronix, and this is Crystal from the Most Extreme Wrestling for May 30th, 2011 from Omaha, Nebraska. It's Monday Night Raw, and it's time to review it. Time to light it up.
So first, starts off with a tribute to the troops, which was good and nice because it is Memorial Day. So thanks to all the troops.
I know, and my days are so screwed up because it's Monday, and it so totally does not feel like a Monday.
Nope, feels like Saturday, but we're gonna get a wake-up call.
Yeah, because we gotta go to work.
But anyways, and then what happens on Raw?
I don't know if it was just us watching it on the internet or it was everyone on television, but we could not hear
it. I think it was everybody because it had the big screen that said, "Sorry, technical difficulties."
Yeah, that's the best way to go on Raw, having technical difficulties. But
right off the bat.
Yeah, with R-Truth.
Yeah, R-Truth like ranting to nothing at the merchandise table.
And throwing John Cena's shirts. But see, this is the funny thing about R-Truth. Even if you can't hear what he's saying, does it really make any difference? Because I can't understand what he's saying when he is talking.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
But we get the point. He was really mad at Cena, and he's like throwing stuff, and he's got some conspiracy theories and all that.
Right.
But then he comes to the ring.
And then the announcers have to cover what happened.
Yeah, they're like,
a conspiracy.
It is a conspiracy. So he's trying to look for little Jimmys in the crowd.
Yep.
And he finds a little Jimmy, right?
I think that was later, actually.
Where he can get him got.
Yeah, that was later.
But Cena came out.
Maybe I just fell asleep.
No, I'm pretty sure that he came out and he was disrespecting the king. He's like, "Who's your daddy?" and stuff.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And then his daddy's like, "It's me, the crowd plants who are all wearing Cena shirts." So there's like 5 of us.
Could that be R-Truth's brother? Maybe.
Could possibly be that.
Maybe.
But he's got to get got.
Could just be a random guy.
Cena comes out and he, and R-Truth, I want a title, or I want a match with you or whatever because everybody's holding me down. And the general manager, I guess, gives it to him. Kitty. Bad Kitty.
Kitty's about to knock over the camera.
Don't do it. If you knock over the camera, I'll kill you.
Aw, you won't kill Kitty.
Kitty.
Uh-oh.
Shut your face. I'm going to get you got. Now we got Dolph Ziggler with his white hair still, and Kofi Kingston. So this has got to be a great match.
Kofi was greatness.
Dolph was greatness as well.
Dolph is a good wrestler, but he has no pizzazz.
Yeah, but he's got Vicky Guerrero, which all of the announcers were kissing her ass and saying how hot she was and how good she was. If you've been paying attention to Vicky Guerrero,
I want her to be in a good bikini and see her by the pool. And
she's been losing weight for a photo shoot or something.
I mean, that's good for her.
And she does look a lot, more in shape and everything. But they were just so totally kissing her ass. It's just like, golly, pay attention to the match. The match was great. And I was loving the match. And I'm glad that Dolph Ziggler is having matches.
Dolph Ziggler won. He just needs some pizzazz.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever even heard him speak.
That's true. And he had some kind of, he's pretty smart. He had some kind of degree or something.
Said he, started college for, political science and, pre-law. But, I mean, that could mean that he was there for, a semester. You don't really know.
That's true. And he did the Famouser, and it didn't put him away. But then he did his zigzag and put Kofi away. So it was a hard-fought win for Dolph Ziggler, which is cool because I like to see Dolph Ziggler in a match.
Ziggler?
Ziggler.
You said Ziggler.
Whatever. Dolph Ziggler in a match, doing a lot of stuff, and not a squash match, not, this or that. They're showing how much of a great wrestler he is with the grappling and the moves.
I want pizzazz.
That's why you got Vicky Guerrero, who's a manager. And everyone out there, you all think that WWE doesn't have managers? Well, they're there. We got managers with Alex Riley.
Alex Riley's not a manager.
And Ricardo Rodriguez.
Who is also not a manager.
But they were there. When everybody was whining and complaining about it, that was before this.
But they weren't, but they're not managers.
Well, we'll have more.
Only Vicky Guerrero is a manager.
Anyways. Now, Ricky Ricardo comes out, and...
No, what? No.
He's coming out
No, Ricky Ricardo was on I Love Lucy.
No.
Alberto Del Rio.
Personal ring announcer is Ricky Ricardo.
Ricardo Rodriguez.
Oh, but his name's Alberto Ricky Ricardo, right?
I don't know. I know that Ricky Ricardo was on I Love Lucy.
Well, whatever. Ricky Ricardo comes out and with Del Rio.
Ricky Ricardo is, I think, dead now.
But you already knew that. Anyways, they did something, and
I'm trying to help you.
They showed this video package, I guess, that they put together for the cops to show about the attempted vehicular homicide.
Put it together for the cops.
Yeah, because the cops needed to know, and they didn't want to watch all the footage.
And
So
then I really liked when Del Rio has Ricardo Rodriguez explain the car wreck in Spanish.
hey,
So I really didn't know what was going on.
who are you to say out of the 50 languages or whatever WWE broadcasts to that they only can broadcast in English?
What? They weren't broadcasting English, they were broadcasting Spanish. They can broadcast in whatever language they want, but I bet that people that are watching the Spanish broadcast don't want to hear somebody explain something really important in English.
Unless they're a heel and you want to get them mad.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened.
Kitty,
I wasn't really mad, I just fell asleep for a minute.
you've fallen asleep a lot. Anyway,
Well, that's true. It was mediocre at best.
Kelly and E versus the Bella Twins. This is the way we want our tag team matches with all these divas in it again. And, oh my god, Kelly, you bitch! You have not used my finisher, the Hooked on Chronics, in forever. I made this video, and instantly the next match you have, you use my finisher, what you call the K2, the fake Chronics, use my finisher, the real move, the Hooked on Chronics, hooked, and you hook one of these bitches on Hooked on Chronics, and you get the win. 1, 2, 3. Do my finisher and win the match.
Because it's a great finisher.
Exactly.
Quit making obscene gestures.
I'm really pissed at Kelly.
YouTube frowns on that.
2 frowns.
YouTube frowns on that.
Oh yeah.
And it's not nice.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Kelly. No, I'm not. But I won't say anything else about you. I'm gonna move.
Gestures.
Okay.
Okay.
PG.
But it was crap.
Yeah, because WWE is a PG audience.
That's
we know
right.
that. Even though they said in this next segment,
They did say a bad word.
they said a bad word with Michael Cole and Alex Riley. Okay, this is what I don't understand. What is up with, like, the fans of WWE? I guess I'm guilty of this. Actually, it's something that happens later, but they're fickle, just like,
Who is the guy that said fickle all the time?
Jerry the King Lawler said that all the time. He said, these fans are fickle. And
They are fickle.
They are fickle because everyone hated Alex Riley and didn't care about him, and then, boom, everybody's cheering for him when he comes out with new music and he's against The Miz. And it's actually a good thing, you know, with the Alex Riley thing, because The Miz is supposed to be a bad guy, but people liked him as soon as he turned into a bad guy, and they still treated him like a face.
Awesome!
And, they just couldn't get the fans to hate The Miz because Cena is the bad. You know, everybody's booing Cena even though he's the good guy. You get Alex Riley, who is in there with The Miz, and you make him turn, and then boom, the fans they're like, oh, we hit The Miz now, and we love Alex. It's like, what the hell? They pop so hard for Alex Riley, and his new music is ridiculous.
Yep.
But The Miz comes out in his pink shirt.
Because I'm sorry, that was The Miz's only role in Raw to have a scuffle with Alex Riley. It makes me sad. I want to see The Miz come out and go awesome and do all his stuff. Because I like The Miz.
Why? Because he's awesome?
Yes.
I like The Miz too.
Okay.
But
I do like Alex Riley a little better now.
Well, there you go. Okay, he attacks him in his pink shirt, and there's a bunch of suits flying around and whatever. And that bad word was said. Now, this is the... Kitty! This is the match to remind you to buy WrestleMania, the DVD. We got, once again, CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, both great wrestlers, and they both wrestle good together. But it's like, holy crap. Again with this? I guess I got no one else to face. But I don't know, I was bored by this.
It was lame.
They got good matches, but it's just like I've seen it so many times before.
CM Punk and New Batista versus Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. Alright.
Did you see that part? There was one of the WWE shows, and Mason Ryan was out there, and the crowd was like, Batista, Batista.
Yeah, that
was great.
That was at the pay-per-view.
Okay.
This last pay-per-view.
Well, I can't remember where it was, but it was greatness. I was like, go fans!
Okay. Now, this is the segment that I was on the edge of my seat for, and you were on the edge of your seat for, and so was everybody else. The Karma segment. Everyone's been hearing the rumors that Karma is pregnant, and she's going to be leaving for 9 months to have a kid. And I was, like, kind of removed from this because I was in shock. I couldn't believe it. I was like, no freaking way would she be making a baby instead of, like, doing whatever she was going to do in the Divas division. And I was just like, what the hell? Karma comes out and says that JR said she was fat when she was doing Tough Enough.
Hot kettle. Really? Really?
Okay.
JR.
But he's not a wrestler.
Like, grotesquely fat.
And it's so weird because I had a flashback. I remember that when that happened and they played that, like, clip.
So then she proceeds to tell us, like...
Or at least I think I remember.
How hard she worked. Like, scrubbing the floor and being in crappy venues.
Yeah?
Okay. And...
I was looking at the cat.
I know. And, like, doing this and doing that and busting butt. And then finally, she gets to the WWE. And she's happy. And they're doing this great build.
Yeah.
And everything's great.
And everyone's into it.
She's gonna be a bad guy.
Big ratings.
Big into it. And now she's up here talking like a nice girl. She's not cool. She's not scary anymore. She's not like a big behemoth monster woman. She's
no longer a
really
mastodon.
excited that she's gonna be a mommy. Which is, like, fine, but I don't know.
How do you...
I thought the whole, like, let's drop the kayfabe to announce that I'm a mommy was kind of stupid.
So how do you feel as a woman knowing this news that she worked all this way and she got to the top and she built everything and now she's pregnant with a baby? Because, you know...
You know, honestly, I just gotta be honest. Like, you know, I don't diss anybody for, like, wanting this because, you know, to each their own. I just personally don't get the kid thing. I don't get it. I've, like, never, like, wanted kids. I still don't really want kids. Maybe one day that'll change. Maybe not. But I just don't get the appeal. I get, like, all the points of why people do. I just personally do not understand it. Just as probably somebody who's wanted a kid all their life would not understand me not wanting one. So, I don't get it. I don't get why you would, like, work that hard and work that hard and work that hard, and then, like, right when you're about to make your big break.
At this point.
Yeah, right when you're about to make your big break, you get pregnant. I mean, maybe it was an accident. Maybe it was just, like, poor timing. I mean, I gotta give her props if it was an accident for, like, trying to keep the baby and do the right thing. I think that's good.
Yeah, because it would really look bad if she did.
Yeah, but if it was on purpose, I'm gonna say bad timing.
Yeah, I mean, if it was on purpose.
Bad timing.
That's not smart for anyone.
Bad timing.
And if this was the 80s or early 90s, Vince would have been like...
Don't do it again.
No obscene gestures, but he would have been like, out the door. You would have been fired.
Yeah.
But I guess...
But I don't think that was right. I don't think that was right.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of wrong, but it would have happened.
I agree, but I do not think that whole mentality of, like, you make one mistake, quit looking at cats, of you make one mistake, and then you're, like, completely, like, out of the business and gone. Like, that's not really fair. It's not right.
Yeah, that's true, but
so, like,
but they did build her up like a ka-choong, and then...
That was awful, because now, like, that whole build is gone.
Yeah, because they can't just bring her back and be like, oh, well, I'm bad again.
Now she's going to be a good guy. I'm not sure if I buy her as a good guy.
Hold on a second. I'm going to look at this camera. You can continue. It is blinking at me.
Oh, okay. The camera's blinking. Is there a problem?
Well, the battery is dying.
Oh, no. Are we going to make it?
Maybe.
Alright, well, anyways. Yeah. I think some of this has to do with... Because, like, I noticed on the website... There's a lot of, like, encouraging, like, moms and parents to, like, allow their children to watch the show. So maybe, like, all this, like, let's be nice to everybody and let's drop the kayfabe and let's have a woman talking on there about how great it is to be a mom could be, like a marketing plan to try to, like, encourage moms to, like, maybe even watch the show with their kids.
I mean, it's good. It's just so weird because I'm so not used to this kind of mentality in the WWE. Compassion about people's actual lives? What the hell?
That's so good, though.
But now...
I think it's good.
Anyway,
it's a good change.
Now that the battery's dying, we have to kind of hurry up. Evan Bourne and Jack Swagger, he rolled up Jack Swagger, and that was pretty much the end of the match. Glad to see Evan Bourne on the deal. I'm glad to see Jack Swagger actually doing something.
Yeah.
Now we see backstage, we got the
Evan Bourne wins.
internet champion,
Zack Ryder!
And he's actually got the belt with him now. That is awesome.
Who, by the way, has a great YouTube show that you should check out, but you probably already have.
Right. Now we got Cena versus R-Truth. And
we have my favorite chant going. The Let's Go Cena. Cena sucks. My favorite.
R-Truth is going through the crowd, making the crowd mad. He's doing all
won't
his...
stay in the ring, wandering around.
He was getting so much heat, it was insane. The crowd was like wanting to tear him apart.
Yeah.
Mega heat.
Mega heat.
And then
he goes to harass the plant people again.
Yeah, and then he goes out in the crowd, gets Cena out in the crowd, and they both get counted out, and that was the end of Raw. And then the plant that was in there...
They both get counted out.
No, I mean...
R-Truth wins as a result of disqualification. Cena got counted out because he kind of got trapped back in the crowd trying to help little Jimmy and his dad. And,
crowd plant...
Yeah, and then, R-Truth threw the water on him.
Yeah.
On the guy.
And it got on, like, the next...
It, like, flew everywhere.
5 people with the Cena shirts who are also crowd plants.
R-Truth, like, hauled butt. Like,
he was
fast.
He was like Sonic the Hedgehog out there.
It was like, zoom, like he was gone. And then Cena came and told the guy he was sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Let me wipe off your face with my sweatbands.
With this nasty sweatbands. I think I'd be like, dude,
I would have been
I don't need help. Good.
Whoa, dude.
Actually, probably not. If John Cena was next to me, I'd probably be like, yay!
I would. I saw you in our Raw Experience video where Jerry the King Lawler shook your hand. You're like, yay! That was you. But, yeah, that was Raw.